Hey guys, I am Dr. Deepak Garg and today we will discuss management of localized primary malignant melanoma T1A category, and we will discuss about how to decide the surgical margins pre-operatively. Before you watch this video, you must watch the video on classification of malignant melanoma. I will put the link in the description. So we will start with the T1A category primary localized malignant melanoma. So we will discuss little about the epidemiology. We can see that 84% of the patients present with the localized disease, 9% of the patients present with the regional disease, and about 4% of the patients present with the metastatic disease. We discuss about the prognosis of the patient based on the stage. So if the patient is presenting with the localized disease with thickness less than or equal to 1 mm, then 5-year survival is about more than 90%. If the thickness of the lesion is more than 1 mm, then survival is 50 to 90% based on the thickness, ulceration and the mitotic rate. If patient is presenting with the regional disease, that is the lymph node metastasis, then the 5-year survival is approximately 20 to 70%, and patient with the metastatic distant metastasis, survival is less than 10%. So this is by the Belch et al. We discuss about the various clinical subtypes having different genetic profile. So there are mainly 4 clinical subtypes: non-chronic sun damage, chronic sun damage melanoma, acral melanoma and the mucosal melanoma. We can see that the BRAF mutation is maximum with the non-chronic sun damage melanoma, that is mostly seen in India, and the patients with the acral melanoma or the mucosal melanoma, KIT mutations are more prevalent. If a patient is presenting to us with a suspicious lesion in the OPD, we can go for a local part MRI for the characterization of the lesion, or we can directly go for the biopsy of the lesion to confirm about the melanoma. If the biopsy is inadequate, then we should rebiopsy to confirm the melanoma. Once we confirm the melanoma, then we have to look for in the biopsy report about the T1A to T4B category that we have seen in the classification based upon the thickness and the ulceration status of the lesion. So we categorize the lesion in T categories. Then we look for the in-transit microsatellites or the clinical satellites. We have discussed about these in the classification section. So look for the classification video to understand this slide. Then if the patient is presenting to us with the lesion, we did a biopsy and biopsy come out to be a lesion less than 0.8 mm without ulceration, without any clinical satellites, microsatellites or in transit mets, then it is T1A category. Then in T1A category, according to the NCCN 2021, we do in the imaging, we do imaging only to evaluate the sign and symptom of the lesion, or we can go for the local part MRI for the characterization and for surgical decision. Wide excision with 1 centimeter of the margin is enough for T1A category. If the margins are negative, then we give no adjuvant treatment and we just follow up the patient, and the follow-up schedule is given here: 6 to 12 months for 5 years, then annually. Imaging on the follow-up only to investigate sign and the symptoms, no other special imaging is required. So this was about the T1A category. Now we will look at how we will decide about the margins pre-operatively. So this is a paper by Varonesi et al. In 1991 and 1998. So they had 612 patients with a localized disease with thickness less than 2 mm. They operated with a wide margin of 1 centimeter and 3 centimeter. And they found that at a median follow-up of 90 months, local recurrence rate, disease-free survival, overall survival rate was similar. So they concluded that any localized malignant melanoma less than 2 mm thickness, so margin of 1 centimeter is sufficient. Similarly, the another paper by Belch et al. In 1993 and 2001, they had 936 patients with a thickness of more than 2 mm localized malignant melanoma. They operated with a wide margin of 2 centimeter and 4 centimeter, and they found that the 5-year survival rate in both category was same. So they concluded that the excision margin no more than 2 centimeters are adequate for localized malignant melanoma more than 2 mm thickness. So Patients with a malignant melanoma localized, less than 2 mm thickness, margin of 1 centimeter is sufficient. More than 2 mm thickness, margin of 2 centimeter is sufficient. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.